Hello, welcome to Desert Ox Farms. I am Desert Ox, and today we are on Riverbend Springs. It's my, well, I guess second time. I did a little bit messing around, just kind of checking a little bit out, but I haven't really toured the map a whole lot. So I was thinking about maybe doing that. So if you're interested in checking out the map, seeing what's on here, what's available to do, that sort of thing, that's kind of what we want to do. Look at that. Plus, we're going to try to prep these fields. Already got one harvested, or actually two harvested. So we'll do a little mulching, a little planting, that sort of thing. I'm not going to make this particular map my main focus, but I do just want to kind of check it out. Hey Kay, B. Sussner, how you guys doing? Kind of a surprise stream. I wasn't really wasn't planning on doing these streams in this week in the mornings, but you know, game came out and it felt like the right thing to do. So this will be the last one. That's going to be in the morning, and it'll go back to Sunday. I think this Sunday and next Sunday. After that, I've got to move it to Saturday because we're going into what we call peak at work, and we're doing 6 days a week. So I'll be starting work at Sunday nights, so I won't be available to stream, which is going to kind of suck, but it's more money in my pocket. So have you guys had a chance to play the game yet? I haven't really had a chance to get everything set up. I still don't have my vertical display all like it's supposed to be. My little guy, he's missing in action right now. It's just been a cram session. I know I did this Tuesday and all my audio was off. Nothing was right. I had echo on everything. It was pretty bad. The music was way too loud. My volume would go up and down. It did not turn out well. I think we got it all worked out now. My mic might actually be... Is my mic getting a little too loud? Is it peaking? It looks like it's peaking. Calm down, Nightbot. Calm down. I'd say so far, I'm really enjoying this. It's really nice having the GPS in base game. It actually works a lot like the course play, which is pretty nice. So if you haven't played this yet, it's definitely worth a try. Any of the good things I say about the game are my personal opinion. I am not affiliated nor sponsored by Giants in any way. So whatever I say is how I feel. I will tell you this, there are certain things that I really don't like the garage. You don't have the garage. You know, used to, you come into your menu and you can come down to the side over here and you had your garage. You don't have that now. You got vehicles, you know, but I want the icons. I don't really like the way it is now. Because I don't necessarily pay attention to brands that close all the time. This makes me have to pay attention to it too much. It takes too long to find what I'm looking for. I mean, it is nice that it's in alphabetical order, but I really don't like that I don't have the regular garage. You can still get all the same information. Like if you want to know your horsepower or the width of something, it's all there. but you got to hunt it down, which is kind of annoying. Other than that, I've been really digging it. I still got to twerk some, or tweak, not twerk, but I got to tweak some settings still. Get it to looking a little better. But for the most part, you know, I mean, I'm not having a lot of the issues a lot of people were. So I'm doing pretty good as far as that goes, I guess. I tell you, having GPS is super nice because you can do stuff like this right around in the cab. It's like I'm not even touching the wheel, it's just kind of driving itself. Well, it's steering back to itself. I'm holding the gas and letting it ride. I'm making the turnarounds and I just lock it in. But you can sit here and you can joyride. You can just look around, check out the scenery. It's good stuff. You see it start correcting itself. It's doing that all on its own. 11,000 liters for one straw bale. That's pretty good. I think it's a big old bale. See, we got some folks crowding on in. How's it going? Welcome to Desert Ox Farms. You're not getting it until Christmas. Well, don't feel bad. I have a collector's edition that I ordered that hasn't come in yet. It hasn't even shipped yet. Uh-oh. I'm looking the wrong way, not watching where I'm going. I came off my path. Let's see. Get it locked in right here. There we go. I like being able to look back and kind of watch it pick up, that sort of thing. Yeah, I was a little disappointed that the collector's edition hadn't shipped out yet. I was watching the interview. Hey, how's it going, Hayden? I was watching an interview with the one of the sound designers for the game from Giants the other day, and they were just talking about the differences in the sounds from 22 to 25. Like, most of the tractors in 20 only had like two basic sounds, your engine and your transmission sound. In this one, I'm doing good, man. I'm pretty tired. I've been up all night working. so I'm wore out, but I'm doing good. Anyhow, they said there were really only two basic sounds for Farming Simulator 22 on the tractor, your engine and your transmission. But on these, they have like 22 sounds. And I tell you, there's certain things that just kind of stand out to you. Like, you know, you have an exhaust sound, there's a fan belt, or like, not a fan belt, but like the fan sound, stuff like that. You know, just different things. Even like when you have a trailer and you go off the road, you can hear the latch, you know, where you hook up at. You can hear it bouncing around back there. And supposedly they've recorded sounds for every single trailer. So every single trailer has a slightly different little sound to it, which I think is pretty awesome. I mean, it's those little details. I had found some water to run through yesterday, or was it yesterday, Tuesday, whenever it was, and you can see the water just like splashing all up off the tires. It's I had to find some water and run through it because it's pretty cool. There's a lot of these things that they've really upped the ante with, so I'm really digging it. The paint on the tractors, that's another thing that was kind of a big deal. They've got some kind of way to take the actual machines like from the dealerships, tree blocking my view, and get the actual paint colors, so they're more accurate in this than they were in 22, which I think is pretty awesome. I think a lot of stuff's awesome. I'm just a fanboy. Simple as that. I should have went around the building the other way. I'm just going to pull this in the barn and hook it to the cultivator. Oh, not very long. I just got going there, Hayden. Just got going. All right, that straw, I had probably half of it done already before the live kicked up. So yeah, not long at all. So let's see. Let's go find our truck. There it is. This is something that I had a bit of an issue with. The little ball on the back. I was trying to hook to a trailer that should hook to it, but it won't. I'll show you. I'm sure they'll patch it because it's clearly a trailer that should work with it. Why is the screen so blurry? I don't know. Maybe check your settings on YouTube. Little cog down at the bottom. Should be going out in 1440, so you should be able to up the resolution, make it a lot clearer. Just finished breakfast? Awesome. We're gonna head over here to the store real quick. Yeah, you said it. Is anybody else having any issues with it being blurry? Because it looks good on my end. Is it overly bright? I did play with the brightness settings. It could be the brightness settings. I know in the last stream it was showing up really dark. So I was like, let me try to brighten it up. I may have went too far with it. This little trailer right here, it's a massive Ferguson trailer. But you'll see it's got a regular old hitch to it. It should hook up no problem, but it will not hook up. See, it doesn't give you the option. Yeah, it's a cool trailer, man. I like the trailer, and I really want to use it. It'll hook to the tractor, but I wanted to hook it to the truck because you can put stuff in the truck. I want to keep the flatbed on there, but it kind of makes it a little less usable until they patch it, or a modder makes one that'll, work for it. I'll show you this too. Some people have figured it out, some people haven't. When you have something here at the shop and you need to repair it, you actually have to drive across the parking lot right here. Because this little building across the way here is the garage. It's not on the map. It won't show up. But you pull up in here and then you can do your repairs over here. And you see the shop or the main building right behind me. It's just something to keep in mind whenever you have to repair a vehicle. You got to come across the parking lot. I don't know if you guys remember the screenshot that had the school bus in it. Everybody was like, oh, we're going to be able to drive school buses and all this, that, and other. It's an international bus. If anything, it was an Easter egg that they were putting international in the game. Like, this is an international truck. And then we got that International Eagle. So, stuff like that. There's always like a little catch with them. Almost everything they show it's got something they're not telling us in those pictures. So it was always fun trying to figure out what it was. I had a video with this gas station in it because they had mentioned that they were going to have new construction sites. And when I saw this in one of the videos, I noticed it had busted windows. I was like, oh yeah, this will definitely be a gas station. We get to restore it, and then maybe we can have it as a, just a fueling place. It's not. I thought for sure this was going to be a construction site. I love that they've got the animals at the dealership. If you're into collectibles, I am working on a video for Riverbend Springs and for Hutan Pantai to show all the collectibles. I can't, if I have to close everything out to change it in the game. Actually, yeah, I can. We'll do this. We'll try this. Help me get it straight. Just save it right here. Help me get it straight. It's too bright. The brightness will make it blurry. Bring it back down to here. Try that. Let that load back in, see how it does. What was for breakfast, Keg? Have some bacon and eggs. That was quick. It's still got a haze to it, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, it may be just one of those things. I have to mess around with the settings. I won't be able to do it right now. I'm still tweaking all that stuff. Yeah, it is still. I do apologize. Whenever I get time, probably tomorrow, because I'm not going to stream tomorrow, so I'll be doing some recording and I'll be tweaking my settings, trying to get everything looking as good as possible. I love that you can actually buy manure. The manure and the slurry. They didn't have these little icons. I actually called this one. Whenever they showed that video and they come around the building there, I was like, yes, we can buy slurry and we can buy manure. It's I don't know, it's one of those things you don't get to use a whole lot of, because if you don't do cattle, you're not going to really get the opportunity to put down slurry and that sort of thing to help cut down on your fertilizer costs. Nah, I've never played American farming. I'm not big on mobile games. That school bus is everywhere, man. I feel like that thing is following me. Dude, give me some space. Let's put this map up. I haven't looked around. This is as far east on the map as I've ever been. I came over here to the sell-by warehouse to get some planks and that sort of thing to start building a little little shed there to set the farm. Just got a little construction site there on your farm. Yeah, is it pretty good? See, I like the water they put in there. It doesn't do like 22. You always had that flicker on the water. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can actually see like the ripples on the water there. Gotta find somewhere we can get down to the water and splash around. I don't think this is gonna be a good idea. We lost a truck. Find somewhere we can get down there though. I think this trail is meant for motorcycles. Today, it's meant for international trucks. Let's see if we can get it to show right here. Oh, nope, we can flip it over though. Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to reset that one. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but that's it's a little deep. Hey, where did it reset to? Okay, it's just right next to it. Good deal. Gonna have to find something not quite so deep. This is why I don't run a crash counter, Hayden. I am not the best driver in Farm Sim. Let's see, got the river right here. I wonder if we can find us a nice shallow place somewhere along the river. I know there's a couple places you can get, where I've seen where you can get pretty close and it doesn't look that deep. Maybe the other direction. Or maybe over here somewhere. Oh, there's a small creek right here. That's where we need to go. You need to just turn around, head the other way. It's all out right there at 8 miles an hour in reverse. How old am I? I am 46 years old, my friend. And still like to play. I like my cartoons, and I like my video games. It looks kind of like a player farm. And this actually is a really nice map. I was surprised. Your dad's 49? That's cool. 40, okay. No worries, man, no worries. Typos happen. That little creek is right here. Let's see if there's enough water we can splash. No, this one's not gonna work. Yeah, that was not. We need a little bit. Need a little more than that. I was doing this on Bhutan Pants High. That's how I found out that it would splash like that. We'll follow it until we find some better water. Now, I thought we were going to actually be able to float logs, but we weren't able to. There you go. You can see it coming up off the tires right there. Need a longer area to be able to drive through. If you get too deep in there, you can actually see it splashing. When you got a tractor, it comes up pretty good. I don't know. To me, that's just really cool. I don't know how well that's coming through on the feed, but in the game, it looks really awesome. Could you guys see that? Even gives you the ripples. You never got ripples in 22. That used to bug me so bad. You can? Awesome. This truck is awesome too. It's just going everywhere. Wherever you want to go, just hop in and take off. It's got different bed options. There's a whole bunch of colors you can choose from. Just wanted to go with the case red. Oh yeah, what I was saying, I was talking about how I thought we could float logs. Unfortunately, we can't. But like the videos that they were showing us, they kept cutting it off where you couldn't really see. They'd show you this little boat down here, and it's like, hey, are we going to actually be able to push logs around? You know, like are we going to actually be able to get in this little boat and drive it? Because In some scenes you would see it, in others you wouldn't. So it was like, is it just a time of day thing, or are we actually going to be able to drive boats? But I think it's just a time of day thing. It'll show up here sometimes, and sometimes it won't. But they'd bring the camera around over here, and they would start kind of coming back this way, and they'd stop. So I was under the impression, because you had this concrete channel, and whenever you look at the PDA, it's got this inlet here, and if you go straight across, there's an inlet on the other side. So I was like, oh, that's gonna be awesome. We're actually gonna be able to float logs through this tunnel over to this sawmill. But I was wrong about that too. It's all blocked off. So that was kind of unfortunate. But it would have been cool. Would have been cool. I know they used to float logs down the river here. There's still people that'll go out there, and some of them have sunk. They'll dive in and retrieve them. And those things go for big money. You know, like these logs that are in this pond right here. If you found one of those in the river, it's something about the way the water does. It actually preserves the wood, and it ages it. It gives it this blue color. And a log, just one log, like, you know, $5 grand. It's crazy. But there's folks that actually do that. They'll go out to the rivers and they'll dredge for logs. All right, pal. Come running the stop sign. I saw you. This map is just a lot more dense and detailed. There's a little bit of something everywhere. Like, Bhutan Pantai is an awesome map, but it's like the fields are kind of like in the center of the map. And then all the really cool stuff is around the edges. The town on there is amazing. It's not just like one street of buildings. I mean, there's several alleys. You know, it's a town. It's got a farmer's market that you can deliver to, which is really awesome. The way they've done the farmer markets in 25 is, as you deliver to them, you see you'll see the shelves and stuff filling up. You know, eventually they'll reach a fill point where they can't hold anymore, and it has to sell down before you can deliver to them again. But if you got the right things going on your farm, yeah, you can't pass me, can you, buddy? Yeah, you tried. I saw you. Suck it. Anyhow, yeah, you can, if you got the right stuff going on your farm, you can deliver it out to those farmers markets. I'm gonna check this place out. It looks cool. I'll tell you, this truck's almost as good as having a Jeep. What is this place over here? Oil manufacturing. Oh, this is the oil mill. Okay. I tell you, they got the billboards everywhere, don't they? Got the Think Big for the New Holland Gold Edition. That's a cool oil mill. It's a lot different than what we've had in the past. The buildings and stuff, they seem like they put a little more effort into them this time around. Force feedback works too. You could use it in 22, but it just didn't work right. It just made it harder to turn. It actually works right on here. Might take you a little bit to kind of get it tweaked out, set up like you want, but it does work. Yeah, visually it's not looking as good as it should right now. I've definitely got to get some things tweaked. I've got a 3090, so it shouldn't have any issues as far as that goes. And as far as RAM, I got RAM for days. I feel like I'm going in a circle. I should have kept going down there. It's another road I could have took. I don't know how interested you guys are in just kind of checking out the map. You all are letting Hayden do all the talking. So I think what I'm going to do is go set up a greenhouse at the farm and start working these fields. I want to see that, you know, some of the different textures and stuff they got. Get that pea harvester. When we get far enough along, we'll get the peas in the ground and get those harvested. Now, I don't remember riding by these places. Did I get off on the wrong road? No, we're on the right way. Oh, you just come through a little bit different. I tell you, the AI, it's smarter than it was, but it's still it'll run a red light in a heartbeat. There's more than one gas station now too. Like, we just had Grayson's for the longest time. There's the Gasket, and there's another one that I've seen. I think there's like 2 or 3 different gas stations. I know there's definitely 2, but I think there might be 3. Whoa, buddy, whoa! That job. Yeah, as the player, I'm supposed to be the one that's driving all crazy, and the AI is the one that's supposed to be obeying all the laws. See, I went and I put a workshop in right over here. There was no workshop. But I want to get rid of this pasture. I don't really have any use for it. I don't think this one produces milk. Some of the pastures don't actually produce milk. And from the looks of it, oh, let's look in here. Let's see. Yeah, so this one doesn't even produce milk. These are it's just for beef cattle. That's it. So some of the pastures, you gotta actually be careful. There's like 3 or 4 of the pastures that don't. Let's see. I don't want to buy them. I want to sell them. How do we sell them? How in the heck do we sell the cow? Is this it? Number? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Sell the cows. We'll go to our construction menu and we will sell the pasture. So we're going to use this area right here for some greenhouses. Awesome. Now it should be under productions, greenhouses. We want some big ones. Let's see, I think these are mushrooms. Don't want the mushrooms. Yeah, there we go. Large greenhouse. Put these out. Let's see, where's it spawn? I don't see the little spawn marker. I think it's going to come out on that one side there. So we'll take and stick it right over here. Maybe plop down like 2 of these. And then we'll grab like 2 of the, yeah, there it is right there in the middle. Give us enough room to run a forklift in there. And then we'll do a large mushroom warehouse. That's definitely the back side. They spawn out on this side. So we can do it. We'll do it like this. Put it, say, like right about here. That'll be good enough. There's 3 of them. Now we need a water tank so we can get these things going. This mushroom warehouse. These things are actually pretty cool once you get them going. All these shelves just be packed with mushrooms in here, and it's just a one-way in. There's no door on the backside. You got those like blowers, humidifiers, or whatever on the other side. So let's see. Let's go find us some wheels. We got to do some liming too. You know, I had a what you call it, telehandler to get those bales up, and I sold it. That's not gonna work. I don't want to use that one up there. Let's get this one over here. I think this one's a little slow. Yeah, that one's gonna be a little too slow. This one's not much faster, but this one I think will be better. Got the bees right there in front of us. You can see them buzzing around. See a little sunflower sign out front? I think those are pretty cool. I haven't found the sunflower farm, the one that has the maze. I haven't found that one yet. But, I mean, what you saw just a minute ago is the first time I've even seen that. Got 82 hours on this tractor. Good grief. This thing is not going to be worth reselling. At this point, I don't think it would have mattered if that car would have ran into it either. So how many times have you ever played Farm Sim and put 82 hours on any piece of equipment? How many times have you ever actually put 82 hours into a single map? Okay. Let's get us. Let's see if there's one on sale. Oh, the old Hannibal's on sale. I don't know if you guys have ever used this thing, but it's kind of tough to use. I like the excavators better. It's a bigger header. This old MacDon. If we're gonna get one, we have to get the gold edition, right? Let's see here. Where's some water transport? Root crops, vegetables, special crops. There we go. Animals. Animals. Something like this. Maybe go a little bit bigger. Something like this. Could definitely do that, but this will work. We'll customize. I think the color's fine. Just take it as is. There it is. And we've got a like a what you call it, a well at the house. So we'll go fill it up there. I'm sure we could fill it up in the river, but I'll probably just end up in the river again. I kind of want to find out. Wish me luck. No, oh, no, 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 not right there. Oh my Lord. That's just a drop off. That was a bad idea. Okay. Easy does it. Easy does it. I'm not trying to lose the tractor. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get down there from here. It's just too steep. I'd have to find somewhere else. There's a place, looks like you can get down on this other side. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad on it. Maybe right over there. It's kind of close to the farm too, so give that a shot. There's a little house hiding right down there. There's a hermit living there. Why is it so it's got to be the brightness settings. Like I said, I have to, whenever I get time, I'm going to have to go through those settings. I haven't had time to get all that stuff straightened out. Like, as soon as I got off of work, I just came in and set up the stream. I haven't even had time to do anything. I barely had time to even make a thumbnail. Since Tuesday. Oh yeah. Now watch it not be able to pull it up the hill. Watch it pull me back down into the water. Yeah, it actually came out this past Tuesday. I mean, there's been a lot of guys that have been streaming it. They had, their Giants partners. They've got that, the gold and silver partners and all that good stuff. Those guys get early access. I think they got it as early as either Thursday or Friday that they could actually show it off. So you've probably seen a lot of people streaming the game, but it wasn't out. It just came out Tuesday. $24 and $25? Well, 24 doesn't exist, so I mean, there's that. As far as 22, or even Farm Sim 23. Farm Sim 23 is more of a mobile game. It was made for the Switch. It's very stripped down. And then as far as 22, if you've played 22, the things that I've noticed, well, actually, the biggest difference is that this has GPS. It has like a GPS course play hybrid built in. So if you're on console, this thing is going to be a lot nicer for you to play. Visually, I know you can't tell on the stream because it, quality's not so great right now. But visually, it's much better. The sounds, much better. Like most of the big brand tractors have custom sounds that they've actually gone out and they record like 16 different points around the tractor, from the exhaust to the intake to the fans, the little hitch on the back right here, the hydraulics, the engine sound. They've recorded all kinds of different sounds for each one of these. So there's a lot more sounds. Like even the trailers, like how I'm dragging this one along, they've added some custom sounds. Well, they actually recorded the sounds. I started touching on this earlier in the stream, talking about this, but where they would actually, would take and pull a piece of equipment and record the sounds that trailer made, and they recorded different ones for several different trailers. So yeah, I can do work for you like you have employees in. Yeah, absolutely. If you ever use Courseplay, it works a lot like that. As a matter of fact, I got this tractor right here. I need to lime this field. I'll show you. I'll let the worker do it. Go ahead and get it spun around right here. That's another thing. You see the ruts that it's leaving? you have some deformation on the fields. Oh yeah, I love doing the logging. I haven't found anywhere on these maps that would be a good place to log. It's mostly hardwoods. But if we come up here, as you pull up to the field, you don't even have to go on the field. You just got to be near it. You hold down the H button, and when you hold it down, it pulls up this menu. You got two options. You got your AI worker, and you have steering assist. Steering assist is your GPS. But when you go over to the AI worker, see it already has the working width set automatically. You can adjust how many headlands you want. Oh, excuse me, sorry. You can tell it to work the headlands first or not. You know, it just, oh, this is turning the headlands off, but you can tell it to start with the up down first and then do the headlands last. You can tell it to skip rows. It's a lot like courseplay, but I'm just going to tell it okay. And now all I got to do is just like how you would hire a worker, where you hit, if you're on PC, you just hit the H button to hire them. Do the same thing. Now that it's all set up, I just hit H. So you hold H to pull up the menu, and then you just tap H to send him to work. Now he's going to go out and find his starting point. As a matter of fact, I should have done it like this. I should have. Oh, that doesn't give me the option to. I thought I could show the lines right here. Maybe that's just whenever you do it on steering assist. Show lines. Let's see, he went over and he's going to do the center part, because I don't know if you noticed, but on the field, well, heck, he's moved it. Whenever it was showing the field where he was going to go, you could see the lines on the field. It shows the path that he's going to drive. I was thinking about putting some wheat out on one and some peas on another. Some things that, well, I don't even know if I want to do the wheat. I just kind of want to do the new crops. That little rice harvester that, you know, they've shown, that little Iseki, that thing is awesome. You know, it's just awesome. I love that thing. I could harvest rice in that little harvester all day long. We're gonna run back. You know what? We're not gonna go all the way over there. We got tons of money. We can just fill up right here at the well. This building here on the left, the bale storage, it's just a regular barn whenever you start out on this farm. I just replaced it with the bale storage. I don't really have a whole lot of equipment, so I just figured I'd make bale storage out of it. Seemed like the thing to do. It's got the little windmill. You can see old buddy in the background there just going to town. I've got to get a mulcher too. I think we'll probably end up getting that Bednar. That's a new piece of equipment, that Bednar mulcher. Let's see, where will we find that at? Animals, grapes, special crops. Yeah, this thing right here. I love this thing. This thing's so fun to drive. It's got those little tank tracks on the bottom. You use the GPS with it, and you just take off. It's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. Get one of these. Get those bales off the field. Where's is it going to be in there? It should be mulchers, right? Maybe it'll be in here. Did I miss the mulchers category? Need a roller too. Gotta see just how good you can get a crop. I think it can go up to like 200% on the yield. Now, I've seen it in some of the screenshots where they had it at like 200%. I mean, it could have just been pre-release. It may not go that high, but mulchers. There it is, the Bednar. It's kind of like the John Deere wing mower on 22, that mod. That thing's nice. That. Trash fan? Yeah, give me that trash panda. Yeah, we'll buy that. And we'll go ahead and buy the roller too. Let's see. Back up. Going back down here. I know I saw the roller. Say I know I saw the roller. How much is FS25? I think if you get it on PC, I pre-ordered it so long ago I don't even remember, but I think it's either $49.99 or $59.99. It's not like buying a Black Ops or anything like that. JH in the house. What's up, JH? JH, I believe Hayden's telling you, hey. No, it's not. It's not. I mean, if you play Farm Sim as much as I do, it's a bargain. There it is, rollers. You need 275 horsepower. I think the biggest thing I've got's got 225. So we'll go with this. That's 12 meters. That's plenty big. Shoot. Configuration standard, crossboard. I like that. Spend as much as we can on it, right, Hayden? We only want the biggest and the best, right? What else do I play? Really, the only two things that I'm playing right now are like this and Black Ops. I don't ever stream Black Ops. I mean, I don't think anybody wants to watch somebody just die over and over, unless you just, think it's funny and make a comedy out of it, I guess. Look at this noob. All he does is die. No, I do pretty good. I got a positive KD. I'm not the best player in the world, that's for sure, but I do all right. I'm actually do a little name dropping. If you guys know who Shroud is, right? I'm sure plenty of you do. Can we activate these? Activate. I want them all to grow. But anyhow, one of his former team members, Simplicity, is a friend of mine. And I just got him to pick up Black Ops. And I was talking to him last night at work. He said his best match so far was like 113 kills. He's like, he just got the LMG, laid down on his back, and just started shooting. I don't have that kind of luck. Hey, yeah, that's right, Nightbot. Let them know. If you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a like, maybe subscribe if you want to. If you know somebody that you think would like the content, man, share it with them. Because sharing is caring. Yeah, you like the emojis there, Hayden? I think the emojis are awesome, bouncing all over the place. Almost got this filled up now. There we go. Yes. Drop as many as you want. I set it up like that on purpose so that people, if they want to play with the emojis, yeah, there you go. Go wild with it, man. If you want to play with the emojis, play with the emojis. There's no cap on it. It won't. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Block you or anything like that. Shouldn't time you out. I know this will sound funny, but if it does time you out, let me know. But it shouldn't. It shouldn't. When I first set it up, it was timing people out. It's kind of funny. The whole idea is so that you can play with it and have fun. If you're enjoying the stream, you can drop your emojis in there. And you just get them bouncing all over the place. It's like one of the only unique things that I have going on. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Let's see, we gotta fix that. There we go. So how much water we got in there? Water, water, water. That one's full. Oh dang, these things hold a lot. Might have to buy that big old tank and use the truck to fill up. Good grief, 40,000 liters? I'm glad you like the emojis. Brings me great joy to see you play with them. Let's see how well I can split this. Put 4 in this one and 4 in the other one. Check them reflexes. Check them reflexes. Here it comes. You ready for it? Oh. 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 I can live with that. It pisses you off, Roman? Why does it piss you off? You just drop in. Yeah, it pisses me off. If you ever use Courseplay on 22, it works a lot like that. It's very, very similar. Whereas Courseplay was awesome, it had its flaws. It's not perfect. Get this one right here. Body sub. Can't find a field. I just used it to do this field. I'm going to use it to do this other field right here too. It says target unreachable. Which map is it on? Is it on Hutan Pantai or is it on Riverbend Springs? See, it's picked up my field right here. All I did was hold down the button. I'm not even on the field, I'm just next to it. So far, I haven't had any issues with it. You're on Riverbend doing it. You know what map, or not map, but what field number it was? We'll go over there and check it out and see if we can make it work. See if we had the same issue. If we got the same issue, we'll send a bug report. It won't show. So if it's not showing your preview, are you holding the button? Because you have to hold the button and it pops the menu up. Going from the map, trying to make a job? Okay, let's see. We're at this field. Create job. Select the vehicle to create a job. We're in that vehicle. Create job. Select it here. And start job. And you should drive out onto the field. This is the first time I've used the map to do that. I don't ever send them to anywhere. That's always been a bad thing on on Farm Sim. Even on PC, trying to get the AI to drive somewhere. Good luck with that. Trying to do a contract. See, he just sprayed that and then stopped. Let's see if he keeps going. What are you doing? Oh, I know. It's because it's a odd-shaped field. He's doing the up-downs first. So because it's got a... One side comes in, it's on an angle. Well, I say that. He was on the long straight side. Why did he do what? Oh, he's lined up off the other side. See, he's going across at an angle. So he's using this side, the right side of the field there, as his straight line. Okay, whatever. It's the AI. As long as he does the job. I mean, it's possible that it's just on the PS5 that you have that issue, but I kind of doubt when it comes to the workers that it's isolated to just the PS5. I'm sure there's probably people on PC that have had a similar issue, just like Xbox. The workers have always been a notorious pain in the you know, the rump, the booty, the ass, you know. Yeah, he's doing the up downs. That's what he's doing. Because he's using that slanted side over there. He used that little spot as his short row, which he should have just went all the way down that side. Yeah, they're not real bright, but they are better. They're definitely better than they were in the other games. Being able to set them up to, you know, kind of like course play. You know, they'll even make the turns instead of just having to go straight. If there's slight turns and stuff, they'll actually make those curves. What the heck? What we get? A little help can go. Okay, how about that? We just popped an achievement for hiring a worker right there. Hey, thanks, Roman. That's all you, buddy. I think I deserve a sub for that one, man. They take out sign, hit cars, and get stuck constantly. Play 22 a little. At least there's a AI god. It would suck. I'm not running that car. I'm not looking. Oh, did you see that? You see how I dodged? I wasn't even looking at the screen. You subbed before. I was just yanking your chain, but that's awesome, man. Thank you. Let's see. We're going over here to the shop. I have 3 monitors set up. I have 2 that I'm monitoring the feed, the stream, and then I have another one that I actually have my chat pulled up on. So when I dodged that car, I wasn't even looking at my screen. Name a number from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. How about 5? But to be honest with you, you can actually learn a lot from this game. I mean, it's not, 100% realistic by no means, but I started playing Farm Sim with 22. I used to make fun of people that played Farm Sim. As a younger person, I worked on the farm with my uncle, growing onions, and we did Christmas trees and stuff like that. And I just could not fathom the idea of coming home to play a game that was like work. When 22 dropped, my daughter's boyfriend was playing it, and I was busting his balls. I was giving him so much crap. And I kept watching, and it was like, man, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize they had that kind of detail in the game. And then next thing I know, I'm like, you know what? It's free on Game Pass. I think I'll try it out. He comes walking in and sees me playing it. And he's like, so, it's a stupid game, huh? It's like, absolutely, it's a stupid game. Leave me alone. And I've been hooked on it ever since. I got a field across the road right there I didn't even realize I had. I think I want to get the old Cinnaboggan back. They could do a little more with the beats. I'm just going to let the worker do this one. Just pull him over to the field and have him start on the ups and downs and just hit OK. And now he's got his course, so all I got to do is push H. I don't know what the button is on PlayStation, but whatever it is, they'll take off. On 41, is 41 a big field? Where's 41? Looks like it's going to be a small field. Where's it at? 44, 43, 41. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's a rectangle field. Oh, and then look, there's the sunflower maze. Awesome. I feel like you're trying to trick me into doing the contract on 41. It's not available, so we don't have to worry about that. I do need to. Let's see. Is there I'm gonna use one. I really want to get that back. I like telehandlers. Let's see. I actually want to check out the Fent. I think the Fent and the Cinnaboggan. Yeah. You can see the arm on the back. This cab will raise up just like the Cinnaboggan. So let's try this one. Just got to get those off the field. And I didn't get a fork for it. Just a second. America, love this truck. It's hard to go wrong with that big old eagle on the side. Oh, look. Some ass that parked the tractor in the road. And left it running. Golly, man. It's hard to find good help. Y'all don't even try to accuse me of doing that. I would never do such a thing. 7 meters. Work the headlands. Start with the up downs. It doesn't really matter. You can do the headlands first. And maybe do 3. No. It'll go quicker with just 2. Take off, son. That is a nice mulcher. That's all the farmhands down here. I love these low loaders like this. I don't know if there's anybody in the chat that's ever pulled one of these things. You can get bottomed out so easy. Don't cut the corner. I didn't want to take out the stop sign. Oh, check out the barge going under the bridge. That's cool. Yeah, that's real cool. Man, I should have took a screenshot of that. I took that sign out. I don't want to take out the sign. Takes out sign. This is what makes this trailer so daggone cool. Oh, we gotta get some forks to go along with this telehandler tools. We want one of these. Yep, let's try that. Yonk, 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 yonk. See if it does. Yeah. I feel like I'm really high now. Definitely see over the top. Bring it back down. Good grief. And there's a hitch on the back. I knew I was going to miss it. Trying to be all fancy. On the tires. See if I can get one of these other pieces of equipment along with this. Yeah. Don't look. Don't look. Nothing to see here. Yep, nothing to see here. What you think is happening isn't happening. It's all in your imagination. Okay, maybe it's not in your imagination. It won't fit. The forklift is going to stay here. It's actually meant for being here. That definitely ain't going to fit. Guess we'll pull it back forward. Yeah, that's the dev console. That's what that is. Those are all like developer commands. Now see, what I wish is that you could raise this. You can't actually raise this. Yeah, on these drop deck trailers, you don't have to run them down the road this low. You can actually pick them up. They got these controls right here. These little handles. You hit those handles, and you can raise this up. And I don't see it anywhere. Like, there's no mouse control. There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing. Strap it down though. Your fork stays? I'm not. I'm missing something. I'm not following you on that one. What do you mean your fork stays? Yeah, the shifter's working. It's a old truck here. It's got the old wood grain dash. I used to drive a truck just like this. You know what, let's go in up here. I think this brings us in right by the shop. No, it does not bring us in by the shop, and we didn't swing wide enough. Let's try that again. Actually, we're going to have to just completely set this up all over. And that's embarrassing. Oh, it's a car? Oh, come on, dude. Okay, now it's gonna make me go around the block because I'm getting blocked by the car. Let's see if we can make this turn without crashing. I was trying to get it a little extra, but I thought it was going to be real tight. But it wasn't. That wasn't bad at all. Now let's see if we can get across these tracks without getting stuck. It's not looking good. Oh yeah, it keeps bottoming out. Oh, okay. Whew. Luckily there was no train. Break it down right here. Oh. Let's see if we'll break it down right here, man. We gotta get the bales off the field so that worker can finish liming the field. Did he finish it, didn't he? Oh, they weren't even in his way. We just went and bought us a telehandler for nothing. Because the AI worker worked around him. Yeah, I love this farm stick. This thing is great. It's bouncing all over the place. Get that a little higher where we can see where we're going. You know, it'd be awesome if that camera in the top right corner, if it was actually giving you a live feed instead of just being a static picture. Yeah, all that money just for 3 bales. Gotta make the work efficient, right? Let's go put our trailer back together. And he's done with the mulching. He's gotta get over here and do this other field too, though. Come on, pal. Oh, you're not done yet. All right, well, good deal. Well, let's just take this one real quick. So we want to get some planting. I like this Great Plains planter that they start you with too. It's pretty slick. So we gotta find us a bay to drop this in. I think we'll maybe stick it in this one right here. Pull around a little more than that. That's not gonna work. I think we can make that work. These trees are really messing with me. Oh, it's gonna be too tall. Crap. Man, there's a bunch of trees around this farm. Good grief. Would fit in those doors. It might fit in through the main door. Let's make life easy. Welcome back. We're just gonna drag this out of the way. We're rolling it. We're just, we got that farm strength. Farmers are, they're stronger than the average guy. Should be able to fit that. Should be able to fit that into one of the other doors. See if we can fit this inside the main door here. Probably makes sense if I pulled this stuff out of my way, but yeah, I like doing things the hard way. Yeah, there we go. Drop this right in the door. We don't need this cultivator. Who's driving the truck? They went and left that thing running. Let's get this pulled around here. I think we'll just park it on the drive over here. This would be a good spot for it, I believe. The characters feel weighty. Like when you first start to run, it has that slow acceleration. You notice that when you were playing Roman, and how your character just has like a slow takeoff. Good, he's done. Let's get him moved down to the other field over there. I need to look at the field too. It looks like there's something in that. I haven't even looked at it. It says it belongs to us. I want you to mulch this field, but what's this over here? Is that a whole other field we need to harvest? It's already been harvested. So we got a whole other field that needs to be mulched, lined. Okay. Well. You're here, pal, so just go ahead and do this one. Let's see, start with... just do the headlands first. Yep. It helps if you have the work. There we go. Run back across the street. Hopefully don't get run over. We'll grab this cultivator. I'd like to see this texture. I know the plowing looks awesome. You actually get the groove. You can drop a tire down in it. Unfortunately, this one was already plowed. Let's see, can we plant anything at all right now? Canola? Yeah, I don't want to do canola just yet. Let's get everything prepped, and then we can get those other crops planted. Let's see here. Do our steering assist. Number of headlands. How about we do 3? 3 should be plenty. And I'm going to leave the lines on for right now. Work directions automatic. This is what's cool about the GPS. You can see the line in front of me is yellow, orange. You just tap the button, it locks onto it. That's already down. Just take off. Just steer for you. I turned the wheel, that's why it unlocked. It's just a bowl in that dirt, isn't it? Raise that up. It wasn't quite what I had in mind, but it works. Go back down. Let it rip. Give me just a second. I gotta check something real quick. Come on. Take any time. Hurry up. We're done. Go there. There. Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back now, Hayden. Oh, it's locked in. What the heck? I may get this one. Hey Cody, how's it going, man? I may get this one cultivated and go ahead and move through the months. Why didn't you try to go on around that? He's just wanting to do all weird on the corner. Back up a little more. Lock that line. There we go. It can be a little bit aggravating sometimes. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. I'd be doing better if I hadn't messed up the color. I got it too bright, so it's all washed out looking now. I know, like the last stream, it looked like it was too dark, so I was like, you know what? We need to brighten that up. Yeah, that was a great idea, wasn't it? Now I'm going to have to darken it back up. I just can't win for losing, man. I get one thing fixed and something else breaks on me. I mean, to be fair, it was my fault. It just looks like a really bright summer day. That's all. Too far away from the course. We're not trying to lock onto it right here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like the lines that you've gone down already, they gray out. So you got the white line that you haven't been on, and then the gray lines that you have. If you're spraying or something, then it's hard to tell if you've been down a row already. You can use the GPS and kind of get an idea whether you have already or not. I think that's kind of cool. Missed the speck. Yeah, I'm super happy that they put this in the game as a base game feature. It should have been in 22. Man, I understand why they didn't put GPS in 22, because you still had like the 360 and the PS4, and quite honestly, those wouldn't have been able to handle the GPS. I mean, if it was just a straight row like this, you could have done that, but you know Giants wasn't going to do just a straight row. They were going to want to make it a little more robust, so they kind of took it and made it a hybrid of GPS and course play, and I think it works really good. Now we can get our up downs. Oh wait, no, we had 3, didn't we? Got one more to go. One more headland to go. It's not a bad little cultivator. So we should be getting... It's not showing right there. Way out there. Oh, we got another headland across the top. I thought we did all 3 across the top already. All right, we'll do it another one. I don't know if you guys can see the little seed pods flying around everywhere. Kind of looks like insects flying around. I mean, it's not, of course, but it kind of looks like it. Yep, we're definitely going to have to hire somebody to do the rest of these. I know we got plenty of money to buy bigger equipment, but that's no fun. That's just if we got something we want to check out. Keep us from being restricted, you know. If there's something that somebody wants to see, you just let me know. We'll go check it out. I will say, when they brought the Platinum Edition into 22, I personally was really excited. I enjoyed doing the logging and stuff in the game, and having the extra equipment was pretty awesome. And then not only that, but they added 2 new trees with that. And as far as like the way those trees reacted, the physics were a little different for those trees. They were much more improved than the base game. And you can tell that in here, they're very much improved. The logging seems to work better. Now I will say the hardwood trees, I have had an issue with the tree falling through the map. It's the very first hardwood tree that I cut. That was less than ideal. I keep hitting the button to lock it back in on the road, but you don't have to. Whenever I get to the end, it unlocks whenever you turn the wheel. And I'm trying to hit the button to unlock it from the GPS. I'm used to that from 22. If you turn the wheel far enough, it would unlock in 22, but you had to do like a full rotation before it would unlock you. In this, you just got to turn it a little bit and it'll break off the GPS line, which is pretty nice. It keeps you from just driving way on down the field. It uses that one side. I guess it's because it's slanted, it's the long side. So it's using the longer side as the reference point. But it sets you up to go at an angle back and forth. Well, I guess it's the most efficient way to do the field. You know, the AI is supposed to be smart enough to figure those things out. I like this tractor. This one and the Challenger, they're both basically the same tractor. They got the same specs and everything. They're the same price. Nope, not that line. Not that line. There it goes. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. It can be a little bit pain in the butt. It does that sort of thing. That's why it's kind of good to see the lines. Yeah, the more ordinary the field is, I guess, the less issue you have with that. Like if it's more of a rectangle field, you don't have as much problem with it kind of doing that little crossover. Trying to lock onto a line that you're not trying to lock onto. See, every time it turns yellow, that's the line it highlights that it wants to lock onto. So you're trying to get it, because these are meeting right here at an angle, it's kind of weird. You gotta really get pulled up on it before it'll choose that line. And if you take the lines off, you can't really tell if it's locked onto that one or not. But a lot of this stuff is a lot more fun when you play it in first person. You actually feel like you're doing something. Whenever I had, just guidance steering on 22, I had different like shortcuts set up to where I could move the row however I wanted to. If I wanted to make it turn and go to the left or to the right, I could just make it automatically turn and go left or right, all at the push of a button. And I'm not talking about the vehicle control add-on either. It's the GPS. I never really liked the vehicle control add-on. I know there's a couple of guys that do, like the Farm Sim guy. He seems to really like it. I'm sure he'll be looking forward to it coming back. It's a very manual mod, but it works pretty good. I like the simplicity of the GPS. I like being able to do this in first person too. Just makes your life so much easier. You can kind of immerse yourself into it. You know, you can turn your head and look to see your road, how it's coming up. Like you're actually driving, you know, not just playing a game. You got it locked in and you can just look around and you got a nice straight road. Got a barn hidden. Man, there's a bunch of barns hidden off in the woods around here. There's another one up the road over there. It's by the river. It's just kind of tucked away. I mean, is that what people do in Arkansas? They just build buildings in random ass places. There's a spot off the side of the road. I think I'll build a shed right here. Oh, I'm thinking about doing a multiplayer server for FS25. Got one for 22 right now. But I'm thinking about possibly converting that one over. I got some things that I need to use it for first. And as soon as I'm done with that, I'm probably gonna make it a multiplayer server. It'll be open to anybody. Yeah, well, I say anybody. If you're a member of the Discord, you'll be able to get in there. Because you'll have to be in there to be able to get the server information and all that stuff. Alright, good deal. We got that. Let's go stick this back in the barn. I think it will fit on the side over here. Does it fold up at all? Oh, that was awesome. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it had all those little rattling sounds. Okay, Walter, you just standing there staring, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the NPCs in this are they're cool, but they're really creepy. I don't know if you've noticed, but they just turn to face you no matter which direction you're walking by them. They always turn and just stare at you. That's too wide. It's not going in. Come on, get in there. Let's see if the doors on the other side are any wider. May just have to sell this barn outright if we can. Oh, look, we got a harvester under there. I don't think these look like they're about the same width as the others. I don't think this is going to fit. Nope, it's not going in there. Okay. Well, I don't want to stick the stuff in the barn on an angle. It's definitely wide enough. I know this stuff will fit through this door. Let's see. This out there in just a minute, but I want to where I can put this stuff in here, so maybe we'll just try dropping them in on an angle like this. That little tractor sounds so good. The sounds on that thing are awesome. So awesome. You know, I don't even know why I'm trying to put this up. I gotta get that field over there. It needs to be cultivated too. Jeez. I say it does. Am I wasting my time cultivating? Is this thing direct drill? Let's see. Where's the... I wouldn't be surprised if this little Great Plains is a direct drill. And I'm over here wasting my time with the cultivator. Forestry, animals, grapes and olives, special crops, vegetables, root crops, baling, grassland, forage, combine harvesting, yield improvement, seeding. Okay, cultivate. Wait, no. Planters. There we go. Amazon. Oh, is it not? Oh, is it a seeder? It's not a planter? It is. Okay, no, it's not direct drill. Okay, I'm not wasting my time. Yeesh. How am I liking the game? I'm actually liking it quite a bit, man. With 22, I used to run mostly like visual mods and GPS, you know. And this is both visually better and it has GPS. So I mean, it kind of checks all the boxes. The only thing left that would really complete the package would be auto load. If they put auto load into it, then that'd be great. We don't want 4 headlands, come on. It's gonna make it automatic. Okay. Let me just start with the headland. How about that? I want the AI to do this one. She didn't even look in the mirrors. You see that? Driving that thing like a boss. But yeah, so far, I mean, I'm really digging the map, man. I mean, even, or not the map, but the game. This map itself, I haven't explored it completely. Mostly just the road that's right here outside of the farm that goes over to the shop. You know, I've gone basically from here almost to the other side of the map, but not quite. All on just that one road. I haven't really gone anywhere else. But what I have seen of the map, like I was making fun of the buildings, just kind of being in random places. I'll show you what I mean. I mean, you got that barn over there across the road. We'll drive right over here, and there's just a barn off in the trees. I don't know if I'm on the Mississippi side of the river or the Arkansas side of the river. Let's see, what kind of plate do I have? It just says Riverbend Springs. So I don't know which state I'm in. Guess I could go. Hey, that sign. Did I hit that sign? I mean, there's a building on the back side of that field right there. Dude, look, you got this one over here. Just, I mean, there's no farm or anything. There's just a building there. I don't know about you, but we don't do our fields like that. Hey, Creator Ada, how are you? Where's it at? You can see it through the tree. Yeah, right there. You see? I mean, why do you just put? I mean, you know, I guess they do things different in Arkansas. I don't know. You can store your stuff right here at this field. It's a little tiny barn. I mean, none of our fields ever had a shed like this. I don't know. I think it's funny. Can I help you? No, I don't make anything off of this either. I'm just a regular old blue-collar Joe, man. I have no sponsorships or anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, that's the buildings. They're just in these weird places. Or they're weird to me. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of neat to see old barns like that, just kind of in random places. But it's still, it's just there. Maybe I'm weird for thinking it's weird. Go ahead and clip this sign. It looks like it needs to be clipped. That way they can fix it. Give the county something to do. Come out replacing signs. I've been keeping them pretty busy. Oh, the signs I've done run over tonight. Or this morning, today, however you want to say it. Good grief. It's the problem with being up all night. You forget whether it's day or night. Let's see, I need to go. If we're going to do the new crops, cotton's not a new crop. None of them plant until March, so we're going to have to skip ahead a couple of months. Don't really care about doing the wheat or the barley. Don't have any use for it. And he's doing that field. I'm just going to head on to the house and take it on to the next month. See, look at this guy. Look at the way he just stares at me. Look. What's the deal, man? They're all like that. You know, I thought these were collectibles. You'll see there's this one, and in the screenshots they showed us, there was another one. Where's the museum at? There's the museum. So there it is. In the screenshots, you know, they had a video where they showed you they actually walked in here and went through. And then, like, they had a screenshot of old Grandpa Walter back there. You can see that little boat. And then they came in here, and they walked around the room, and they kind of stalled right here, and then went ahead and turned, almost like they were giving you a little hint that, hey, look, there's a collectible. But it's not. They're just randomly placed paper boats. It's like, well, shucks. I am going to do a video that shows the location of all the collectibles on Riverbend Springs, Hutan Pantai. I'll probably do one for Sri Lanka too. They're pretty easy to find. Where was that? There's a little truck. Come on, get in there. It's not selecting my truck. Come on. No, we'll just do this. We'll go to the greenhouse. Try to stop me. Look at all those veggies. We're going to be able to deliver those right over there to our little stand. This is cool too. You actually start off on this farm. You got your own little vegetable stand. Sitting over here by the road. You got a tiny little adorable chicken pen. Let's see, you got your own little farm stand. So we got to get some stuff to load this up. Need some spinach. I think you can put spinach in there. I'm not sure what all will go in it, but gotta have something. Yep, 12 o'clock or 8 o'clock sounds good. I haven't seen a tornado yet. I haven't made it to very many months at all. As far as this one goes, I mean, you start off in August and now it's September. So, the tornadoes supposedly they only happen in the summer months. I'm not sure what they consider to be summer months. I would think June, July, August. But I mean, they're European, and I don't know how they did their summer months exactly. Go ahead and sleep another month. I would venture to guess that they would use, the regular summer months that we use here, because this is supposed to be a North American map. So you'll only see it during those months, and it's not. They said it wouldn't happen every year. You would have it sometimes, but not every year. It's like, well, that's good. I wouldn't want to have a tornado every year. We're going to have all kinds of weeds out here. Oh boy. We got to get all the way to March. How about this field over here? This one not going to have weeds because it was plowed. Is this one not getting weeds? That's all right. The cultivator, normally they would grow weeds when you cultivate. We can probably. Have you seen the tornado yet, Cody? We can make it happen. Well, I say we can. It may not happen because it's the wrong month. We'll try. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we got to get back around to March. See if it shows on the map now. So I know it will show on the map. It doesn't look like it. Okay, Nate had one in his stream. Okay. That sounds about right. Excuse me. Yeah, it's the wrong month, so it's not going to even spawn it in. See, did it say anything about that? Yeah, failed to spawn it. It's because we're in the wrong month. We do have another field that needs to be limed. And we got to get on around time. It can lime it whenever. I just want to get on to March. What time is it? Oh. Okay. Well, let's get our time on around to March. That way we'll be where we need to be timeline wise. Yeah, that was pretty awesome of Nate. He did have to drop in on that Tuesday stream, didn't he? Where everything was going wrong. My audio was trash. By the end of the month, yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. If you like playing 22, you'll enjoy it. It's honestly, it's a lot more enjoyable than 22 because it has the GPS built in. I know I keep saying that over and over, but it just makes that much of a difference. Is it snowing? Sure is. Catch it on my tongue. Ah. Okay. Yeah, all these months to go by. I mean, could do contracts, but it's not really worth doing right at the moment. Kind of got too much money for it to matter. And it's Deadwood contracts. Oops, I didn't hit that. The plowing contract and the wood transport. We'll the dead wood, that's just cutting down dead trees. They had those in the Platinum Edition. That's when they added the dead wood and the wood transport. Wood transport, if you're actually decent at loading logs, those are really good. And just borrow the equipment and go over there and do it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Well, actually, you probably have, because Nate did it. That last video he did, he's like, I'm going to try something different. So you probably have. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys that are in here probably popped over from Nate. So if you're not in here from Nate and you haven't seen that, let me know. I'll show it to you real quick before I take off. I'll just go ahead and... Oh, I accepted it. You know what? I didn't buy one. It's okay. It's all right. We'll just come in here and get us a Globetrotter of our own. I think the short roof is better for these trucks, but Hayden likes for us to spend lots of money, so we'll just spend lots of money. We can go with 780 horses. Awesome. Design 3. This is going to be the most expensive. Oh wait, no, they're all the same. Okay, so which one looks best? I don't think any of them look particularly good. Safety frame. That's is that on this back here? I don't know where that's at. Is that on the cab? Safety frame? Oh yeah, okay. I see it now. The mud flaps. I could care less about mud flaps. It's a Volvo, let's make them Volvo, right? The mirrors, I don't care about the mirrors. Alright, and the extension. It's the vlogs. Okay, so I like to have it with that little gap in the middle right there. Not that it's really going to make that much difference with this one. Front mounting, yes. Wait, what? Front mounting what? I see nothing here. Oh, it's over the lights. It's just the guards. Main color. Oh wow, that yellow's not really doing it for me. We need us a forestry color. That's not a very forestry color. There we go. Olive green. Perfect. Grain color. Yeah, the red's fine. Yeah, the red's fine. Okay, that's cool, man. I'm glad you like the content. Let's see. Buy this one. Let's see what kind of combos. See if we can get a trailer for this too. Combos. And we'll just let it be olive green. Yeah, that should work. I'll grab that from the shop now. I read Shakespeare and stuff. Alright. That's the second second one during the stream. Pop over here to the shop. This is like the perfect setup for doing those contracts, those transport contracts. I mean, you got your crane and your trailer all built into one. I mean, it's not something you'll see here in the U.S. we got Volvo trucks, but they have a nose on them. You don't tend to see very many cab overs like this. It's really uncommon. Wait. Is that behind me? Oh, that's where it's got to deliver to. So where's the contract itself? Active. Okay, it's south of. That's my farm, right? Yeah. It's south of this. Okay, going the right way. And it's starting to snow. This will be good. He's slipping and sliding all over the place with logs in the trailer. Yeah, this should go good. I believe we come up here and hang another left. Kind of like we're going back to the farm. I believe it's right down here across the river. We're on the right road. No, I don't think we're on the right road. Cut through the farm. It's this next road over. I did not mean to run through the field. It'll be all right. It's my field. You down? You done over there, buddy? It don't look like you're doing anything. Oh well. We'll check on them. Yeah, we're going the right way now. I can see the log transport icon down at the bottom there. So yeah, we gotta head right up here. Should just be like a pile of logs laying on the side of the road. Hopefully they're not up top. Yep, there they are right there. And hopefully this thing can swing to both sides. So we'll just unfold it. So we'll just unfold it. Why are you not unfolding? Go back to the truck. That's why you're not unfolding. And on the trailer. Should be able to change seats, get into it. Oh yeah. Now we're in the driver's seat. I don't have these controls set, so this might be ugly. But basically all you do is you get these things loaded up. I'll go in the right direction in a minute. So the one for me to go in and out is the one that I use to go up and down, and the one that I use to go up and down on my controls is the one that I use to go in and out. It's all backwards on me. Oh, wrong direction. I'm gonna flip the truck over doing that. Come on. not quite how that's supposed to work, but it's good enough. Yeah, I play other games besides Farm Sim. Yeah, I tend to play a little bit of Call of Duty, that sort of thing. I used to be real big on Destiny. Since the whole Traveler came out, I kind of lost interest. It was kind of fading. has been for a long time. It just kind of fizzled out for me. A little twist. That just dropped right in there. Come on. It's getting too tall to fit in here now. This is a really awkward sit-up. Really awkward sit-up. Grab that. Pull it back. Come on. There you go. There you go. Now you play other games besides Farm Sim. This is like the main thing that I play. I really enjoy playing this game. I have a hard time getting enough of it. It says AI worker H has completed his task. That's good. Racing games? I used to play a lot of racing. I thought I was gonna like getting back into it, and I picked up Forza, the last Forza that came out, and I mean I enjoyed it, but I just wasn't into racing like I used to be. We'll put the rest of these on the back, I guess, because it's getting a little crowded. Messing with me so bad. I really got to set those controls so I can do this better. It's like everything's reversed from what I'm used to. I'm past that tree. It's taking a lot of concentration. A lot of concentration. It's breaking my brain. And it's just to take it to the mill. I mean, this is literally all the contract is. And if you got your controls set up properly, I mean, you'd be done with this already. Oh, no, no, no. Don't. Okay. I hit the fold button and it tried to grab it. I don't know if how good this will work in 25 compared to 22. I know the straps don't work up or down. I have the hardest time getting these things, like it shows it right there, but you can see in the corner it's not saying that you can use it. I've been pulling out my flashlight and putting it up, and then it would show up where I could use it. I cannot for the life of me. That kind of sucks. I hope it doesn't. I hope it doesn't do like oh, what you call it? 22. If you just put one strap on your logs on 22, needed anything more than that, and you had problems most of the time. Yeah, there we go. So hopefully it doesn't have a problem with this. We can just take the dirt road back out. It should take us back up to the main road. according to the map anyhow. We'll find out. End up lost in the woods over here. Let's see. Let's go this way. It looks like it gets us out quicker. Oh, you know what? We could go that way and take the ferry. Yes, can we fit through here? I sure hope so. We'll go the other way, take the ferry. Take the ferry over to the mill, finish this out, and then that's what we could call it. So let's circle back around, take the ferry. I haven't seen the ferry yet. I have no idea how it works. Looks like it's right up the road right here. And the trees look great. They look, they just look a little more detailed. Like there's more going on with the trees. And the ferry's on the other side of the river. Of course it's on the other side of the river because we want to use the ferry. Let me turn that super strength off. Maybe that's even a problem. Alright, that should have turned it off. It did. Okay. You going to let me interact with you? It's not going to let me interact. Oh, there's the ferry. Maybe it did interact, and I just didn't know it. Little car. I'm getting on there first. I've been here waiting. Get this whole thing on. Can we drive off the other side? I think we could. It's not stopping us or anything. So we just hop out here, and where was it? No, start ferry, R. Okay, that's all there is to that. You just hit the button to start it. Yeah, it's driving itself, okay. About to say, am I going to have to hit the gas on this? Can I back up? No, you can't move. You can't drive at all. It's not too bad. I mean, didn't have to go all the way around. Let's check the map. What should be, I went way out of my way just crossing right there. Yeah, it would have been better if we'd have stayed on the other side of the river. You see that? The road would have took us right around to where we wanted to be. Of course. Of course. So we got to ride the ferry. It's not every day you get to ride on a ferry. Heading right back by our farm. I hadn't been around the curve right there, so I'm getting to see something different. Now that the trees have all the foliage falling off of them, we can see these barns that are just oddly placed. It's not sliding too bad. It doesn't really seem slippery. I say that and I'll hit the brakes and probably slide off the road. If you'll notice in the, if you're on the vertical, you guys can't see it, but in the top right corner, it's got contract wood transport. It says 0%. That should be like a damage gauge, because the way it worked in 22s, whenever you were transporting wood, if you damaged the logs, it would reduce how much you would make. So it was in your interest to kind of take your time getting them where you needed to get them. If you were a bad driver. I'm not saying I'm a good driver because I haven't damaged them yet, because it could happen. I'm just saying it could definitely happen. I mean, I did run into the river earlier. Completely flipped the whole truck right off into the river. And it was not on purpose. Should have to deliver them right here. Oh, I think that's it right there. Yeah. Let's spin around. Oh, wait. Okay, they got two triggers. It's this trigger. Willow Lumber Company. I think if we get it just right, we can sell them all at one time. All those traps off. There we go. Sure, I can help take care of that. I guess as soon as you complete your first contract, you'll get the achievement for that, or the trophy. It's good that I'm recording. I wanted to do some videos on how to get all the different trophies. I mean, from what I've seen, they all look pretty much like the trophies in 22. And those were all pretty easy to get. I think the one that was the hardest to get was probably the I'm a Real Cowboy. That's what was it? A thoroughbred, I think that's what it's called. And you had to ride a horse for like 2 hours. I do not particularly care to ride the horses in the game, which meant I had to have a horse pasture and I had to feed them and all that kind of stuff. And I just didn't like taking care of the horses. They didn't pay out enough. If they paid out better, horses would be good to have. We did get a mod right there at the end that would give you a lot more money for the horses, but it's a little too late. 25's out now. Yeah, we'll just let this rest over here somewhere. I think we can just I think we're spawning pallets on that side, so that might be a bad idea. Yeah, spawning pallets on that side. We'll just let it rest right here. Oh, actually, you know what? That truck wasn't in the way. That would be a perfect spot. We just pulled up behind the other truck here. Just let them sleep out here. Yeah. There we go. So, yeah, that's what we're going to call it, because I really have to get into bed and get some sleep so I can not fall asleep and die driving down the road tonight. That would suck. But if you've enjoyed the content, give us a like, subscribe. Normally we do this on Sunday nights around 8 o'clock. That's when the next stream will be. As far as going forward, I think this Sunday and possibly next Sunday we will be live at 8 o'clock. After that, we're going into peak season. I'll be 6 days a week, and I'll be working on Sunday nights, so I won't be able to stream Sunday night. And I will probably move the stream to Saturday night just for a few weeks while we're in peak. If it works out and we do better, maybe we move it to Saturday night. But it is football season, so that's not very likely. Once football season's over, if Saturday worked out better, maybe we'll move back to Saturday. But as of right now, if you guys want to, you can catch me this Sunday. It's been a blast hanging out with everybody today, and hope to see you Sunday. So, without further ado, have a good day.